one of the best examples of the perfect day scenario is in Dan Martell's book, Buy Back Your Time, to where he lays out Oprah's day. And I think Martell's book is a couple of years old. So maybe he picked that up from Oprah, maybe a year. So maybe it's three or four years old, but she worked out twice. She worked during that time frame twice a day. She worked 2 hours a day with her top people, and she only talked about and made $100,000 decisions. If it was less than $100,000, she didn't even talk about it. She had other people, that was their job to handle that. But if it was over $100,000, she was making those decisions with her key people. She sips rosé at lunch, in her garden. It's just like,
I wrote down Martell and Oprah's day. What did you say? There was something.
Yeah. So the name of the book is Buy Back Your Time, by Dan Martell. So if you understand Dan Sullivan's who, not how concept, Martell's book, Buy Back Your Time, is the blueprint of how to execute that. And so they go really good together, but you got to get the concept first, right? You got to understand the who, not how, or Martell's book won't even work. And so it's just really, really good to understand, to Al's point, the whole, we live in a creative world. And if you do what you think you should do, then you're going to be living on somebody else's agenda. And it's a blank canvas. And I like Al's point, right? Find a time frame, a marker every year, and revisit, what does freedom look like for me now moving forward? And just look at life as a blank canvas. And I want to design it however I want to design it.
And that's why I have the luxury to do that, is because talking about the who, not how. I think both are important, right? But who is very important for many reasons. It matters who you know, not what you know. And it also matters who you have around you and who can help you, right? So the reason why I can take this next year off and just do whatever I feel like is because I built an amazing team.
Yes.
Like, it's not that I'm just leaving everything to be like, throw it all at the wind because I'm tired and I'm burnt out. No, I mean, my team is amazing. They can do when I go, I remember, I think it was last year, I went to one of the EXP events and I'm like, it's day 3 and I haven't heard from them at all. And I was like, started like freak out internally. I'm like, they don't need me anymore. Like, I don't. But that's the beauty of it, right? Like, when you have them and they know exactly what to do and nothing stops, I can take a breath and everything works in the background, right? It's so important to have that team and everyone being cross-trained and everyone to love their job and have all of the different communications and the chats. And just like, my hourly rate is not $100,000 an hour, right? So I have $2,400 hourly rate. So I look at it, I don't do anything that is not making me $2,400. I reduced my calendar from Monday to Wednesday. So I only work Monday to Wednesday. And then I further reduced it from 11 to 4. So just like you, I'll be, my last appointment is 4 o'clock. So most of the time I'm done by 4. Sometimes I may have a 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So I'm really down to 3 days a week, 15 hours, right? 5 hours. And then the rest of the time I do whatever. But I'm even going to reduce that furthermore to those 4 commitments that I mentioned. And then everything else is done by my team.